Here's 5 reasons why you should stop eating vegetables. And reason number 5 will shock you. It shocked me. I never imagined myself making this video. Reason number 1 is they're very difficult for our bodies to digest. Have you ever noticed yourself get tummy aches or start to bloat really bad after eating a serving of vegetables? Well, that's because many veggies contain FODMAPs, which is a group of carbohydrates found in veggies, grains, legumes that tend to be very difficult for our bodies to digest properly. It leads to problems like IBS or irritable bowel syndrome, which is something I used to have and no longer have, thank God. I go way more in depth about how I healed myself from that in my nutrition guide. It also leads to excessive gas and bloating and diarrhea, etc. Reason number 2 is they're low in bioavailability. When a food is bioavailable, it means that its nutrients are easily absorbed by the body. Plants are not bioavailable, meaning their nutrients are very difficult for our bodies to absorb. Therefore, we absorb their nutrients in much smaller quantities than we do for nutrients found in animal products. And I'll talk about this more in reason 3. And reason number 3 is they contain anti-nutrients. Anti-nutrients are naturally occurring chemical defense mechanisms, or in other words, they're known as plant toxins. Some anti-nutrients are known as like tannins, oxalates, phytic acid, lectins, all of which end up binding to minerals like calcium, zinc, iron, magnesium, and prohibit our bodies from absorbing the full amounts of these nutrients. This is what makes their bioavailability low. I actually found a very interesting study that states the absorption rate of iron is 25 to 30% in organ meats and only 7 to 9% in leafy greens, 4% in grains, and 2% in legumes or beans. And as you can see, the absorption rates for the plants are extremely low in comparison to like the organ meats coming from animals. Reason number 4 is plants simply do not want to be eaten. In order for plants to pass their DNA onto the next generation, they have to defend their leaves, stems, roots, and seeds. This explains why they contain so many of those anti-nutrients. So if we break off these parts of the plants, the leaves, stems, roots, and seeds, they can't germinate and continue to grow. But when it comes to the fruit of the plant, plants want the fruit to be eaten so they can move their seeds and germinate and move to another location. This also explains why fruit is so bright and sweet and colorful and contains way less anti-nutrients than the other parts of the plant. And reason number 5 is that there are 0 benefits to eating vegetables. There are studies out there that show that eating vegetables can reduce your risk for cardiovascular disease and lower blood pressure. This is probably due to the fiber found in vegetables. But what I'm saying is that people think there's some magical nutrients found in plants that you can't find in more bioavailable foods like animal foods. The truth is that animal-based foods contain so many nutrients that are not present in significant amounts in plant foods. I'm talking about nutrients like carnitine, creatine, choline, B6, riboflavin, taurine, K2, B12, collagen, and so on. And unfortunately, vegans cannot say the same. But Sylvia, where the hell do I get my fiber? You can get way more fiber directly from fruits. I get between 20 and 30 grams of fiber a day directly from fruits. I almost never consume vegetables because they irritate my stomach and cause me bloating and worsened my IBS, which again, I no longer have. Make sure to follow to start your journey towards better health.